All right, welcome back. It's day 13 of your 30 days of fitness with Mind Pump. We're back into your guys' mobility days. And again, we're adding another mobility exercise here. Remember, just because we have this set up for you to do mobility every other day does not mean you can't take these movements and apply them on your lifting days or even again throughout the day. The more you do this, the better connected you are, and the more you're going to facilitate recovery in those muscles. So the first movement you're going to see Justin do is the Supine Scorpion. The second movement you're going to see Justin do is the Prone Cobra. The third movement, again, his handcuff with rotation. And then the fourth and final movement that you guys have not seen yet is his active plank. So pay close attention to this one. Watch the form and technique as Sal and I go through all the points. And then make sure you hang around till the end of the video. Sal's going to tie it all together.
All right, this is your second time doing the Supine Scorpion. Remember, get in the crucifix position on the ground, palms up. Good posture, bend one leg, extend that leg, bring it over to the side. Try to touch the floor without letting your shoulder come off the floor, and then you switch sides.
Those of you that have massive glutes like Justin, it's totally normal for you to have a slight arch in your low back and you're not all the way flat. That's totally normal.
This is the tempo now. You raise the leg, come over, touch the floor, maintain tension, maintain contact with the floor with your shoulders, and switch sides. Next exercise coming up is the Prone Cobra. You want to start off in the model pose position like Justin's demonstrating here.
Right.
Now actually on the floor, on your stomach, head off the floor, thumbs pointing straight up in front of you, and then you're going to squeeze them back, try to rotate the thumbs so they point up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down and back while squeezing them back.
This is not a speed thing. It's a slow and controlled. Pay close attention how Justin squeezes shoulder blades together, keeping his palms, thumbs facing up, reaches back, working on that posterior chain right now, waking up all the muscles that we really hardly ever address.
Really focus on that squeeze. Try to get your hands to touch each other while squeezing back and squeezing down with your shoulder blades. You'll find each rep you'll probably get better and better range of motion. Next exercise coming up, handcuffs.
All right, we're here back with Justin at the Mind Pump Studios here. Here's into the handcuff position. This is not the first time Justin's been down in this position, in the handcuff position.
That's right.
Pay close attention, though. What he does, he's going to take his hands, he's going to drive them up towards his wrist, squeeze his shoulder blades together, and then he's going to slowly open up, keeping the tension in his back. And when he gets to the crucifix position, he's going to rotate his palms up.
And then rotate until they're all the way up, pinkies together. He's going to bring the arms back, trying to touch his upper back while keeping his elbows high. And then you switch directions all the way back into that handcuff position where you bring the back of your hands up your back as far as you possibly can.
Some of you may have to take breaks in between each rep because to do this straight through for 8 to 10 reps is a lot of work. So a lot of times when I'm teaching a client this, we'll do one full rep where they come all the way in front of them, then come all the way back into the starting position, and then take a break and then go back to the rep.
It definitely is a killer, Adam. Next exercise coming up, active plank. This is a new one. All right, so this is a new exercise this week. You're going to start in a plank position, but you'll notice Justin has a tucked tailbone position. He's squeezing his core here. Now, keeping the upper body rigid, you want to lower your hips down to the floor and then come back up into that tucked tailbone position.
This is an active plank. Pay close attention to a couple things. Justin's elbows are underneath his shoulders for support. A lot of times you see people with their elbows out in front of them. You want to make sure the elbows are underneath the shoulders. He's on his toes, and he's squeezing his abs together. So every time he comes up to that top position, he's squeezing his butt and his abs at the same time.
These are gnarly, so start slow and good control. The key is in that pelvis coming into that tuck position at the top. That is the key with this movement.
All right, guys, you're getting close to halfway through. It's day 13. Now, you're probably wondering, is it a good idea to work out every single day? Some of you may be wondering that. I know you've been told you need to have rest days. Well, rest days are more effective when they're active rest days. So yesterday's workout was probably intense, right? You did your heavy exercises, you built some muscle, did some isolation movements, felt the muscle. Early in the week, you did some compound movements. Today's another mobility day. Now, it is a good idea to work out every day when you include mobility, when you include lower intensity movements. These exercises are not meant to be super intense. Now, they can be difficult, but they're not super intense. The ideal with mobility days is to improve range of motion and improve connectivity and to actually facilitate recovery. If you do these right, you'll find that your soreness dissipates faster. And when you come back to doing the traditional exercises like you will tomorrow, you're going to notice that you recovered faster and you're going to feel stronger more effectively than had you not done these. The good thing about these mobility movements is you can do them at home. You don't have to go to the gym. So today you did your supine scorpions. These rock you like a hurricane. That's a little shout out to my friends who are over 35. Great movement for the lower body. Prone Cobra, that's that tension movement for that mid-back. There's no resistance on this exercise, so make sure you connect to it. The idea is to get your central nervous system to identify this position so that you can hold your posture better when you do exercises like squats or overhead presses. The third exercise, handcuff with rotations. I tell you what, I've had clients do this particular movement and solve a lot of their shoulder problems. You may actually find that doing it is extremely difficult. It's your second time doing it. You should find that it's a little bit easier for you. Practice this one throughout the week. You don't have to just do these movements on mobility days. That's a good thing about mobility exercises. You can do them almost every single day. The new movement, active planks. Now this is funny. I did a post on Instagram a while ago demonstrating an active plank with that posterior pelvic tilt. That's where the hips tuck underneath, the tailbone tucks underneath. Everybody was angry with me because they said that was bad posture. No, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the abs to work within a relatively full range of motion. So at the bottom, you're gonna have an arch in your back. That's where the abs are stretched. At the top, you tuck the pelvis under and squeeze the core. So it's an active plank. It does provide stability, but it also works the abs like a crunch would, except with a little bit more resistance. Now, all these movements, you're doing 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, controlled reps. Tomorrow, lower body strength exercises. So make sure you do these so that you're ready for tomorrow. Share this video with your friends. Get everybody involved. It's 30 days of fitness. Every single day we have something new for you. Also, subscribe to this channel. New videos are posted all the time.